Everybody's waiting on you. So Scroogey McScrooge has decided to light up the Christmas tree. Look at this. He didn't even take the price tag off of the dang thing. This is yeah, look, he's scared.
Ah!
What are you doing? Are you gonna light this thing or what?
I don't want to get too close.
Everybody's waiting on you. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that is warm. Good God. Hey, the price tag's gone finally.
Oh my! That got really tall. Woo! Oh crap. I hope nobody calls the fire department on that one. My bad!
I'm warm now.
Woo!
I am definitely warm now. Do not try this at home, kids. I need some marshmallows. I've got goodies! Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Whoops! It's Free For All Friday, which means tonight, it's CJ time. Let's check it out. Look at it! Body mounts for the frame. Yep, gonna do a little bit of frame repair tonight. Had to reach out to Quadratech for these. So there's at least one on the Jeep that is just nasty. Here, we'll take a walk over there real quick. So I was going to try to cut one of these right here on the table, but we decided we'll just go ahead and order them. That was when I thought, hey, I think I could pick these up online for 20, 30 bucks a piece. Well, unfortunately, that is not the case. I did find individual ones for the TJs, but I could not find any for the CJs. So I ended up having to buy the whole kit. It's 100 bucks. I got all 6. So we're going to decide whether or not we want to do all of them. Probably just going to do all of them anyway. I need to do at least 2 of them. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I kind of laid them out here. As you can see, the large one here, it's a bit shorter, but I'm not concerned with that. My big concern was, here comes Daniel making all kinds of noise.
Get on the phone, my hand's cold. What up? What are we doing?
I'm talking about the CJ and my new mounts. Oh. What I was concerned with was making sure that these holes line up, because this is where the body mount actually goes. And while this bracket's a little bit shorter, I'm not concerned with that. I want to make sure these holes line up. And you can tell from here, by the time I cut this old one off, because it's off by about a weld's width. And oh, look at that light. Woo! And then the short ones here, you can see those are going to line up. So those should look really nice.
Cup holders.
Those are not cup holders, Daniel. They have been lately. Kind of use them as cup holders, but
as long as you're not running a winch or a bumper, you know I have 2 cup holders. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have to make an update to the last video, and here's why. We made a mistake, okay? Before y'all come in the comment section and say I told you so, you told us so, okay? Whatever. We made a mistake. And this is why Joe is not allowed to leave me by myself.
We didn't make a mistake.
Yes, we did.
I left him unsupervised.
We're a team.
Unsupervised.
You know what it was? It was
no adult supervision.
It was all the fumes from the race car. I was inebriated. I was inebriated. Anyways, whatever. So here's the deal. We cut them off, okay? Y'all were right, we were wrong. So we talked with Preston, and while it wasn't really an issue, it could be in the future. So look, we cut them off, the caps are gone, hold the tubes off, hold that tube off, and we're gonna come up with a different plan, which we're going to do tonight. While I work on figuring out the bug situation, Joe is gonna work on the body mount situation.
The body mount.
figured out what we're gonna do. It's just kind of a crude mock-up at the moment. So we decided we are going to come to the front of the strut on this side. So what I'm going to do is make a plate right here, and we'll box this in with probably some like 3/16, something strong to add a lot of structure on the front side of the panel right here. And then the existing tube, I've already cut it down, test fitting it. We're going to finish fitting it, and it's going to weld here and here. So then we'll have the structure to the front. And what this does is gives us the ability then to tie in with a lower tube, essentially from the lower A-pillar right here up to that. So that adds the structural rigidity that we wanted, making this A-pillar extremely strong, and then giving the strength to the front of the car, because now it can't buckle, fold, and it's going to be extremely rigid. So that's where we're at with that. I like the idea. Doesn't interfere with anything. It actually clears the body even better than any of the other tubes did, and I think it'll do good. What the heck?
It's busted. Time to get a new one.
You're dying?
It keeps dying. Watch. I can. Oh, there it goes.
What?
Nope. All right. Turn the Jeep over. It works upside down. You broke it.
Oh, hold on.
Told you. So don't break it. I still gotta use it. Go back to your project.
I didn't say it's possessed.
Yep.
That is crazy.
This is plan B.
What?
The other one wasn't working.
Did you put the little one on the big one?
It does. Just don't do it the other way around.
Put the big disc on the little one?
Don't put the big one on the little one.
That would vibrate.
Because then you're going to walk around looking like this.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
I have passenger side tacked up. I measure. Thanks, Daniel, for throwing stuff at me. Like I said before I was rudely interrupted. All tacked on here. As you can kind of see, there's some marks right here. So I marked center and edges of the original ones here. And my glove there from grinding. Look at that. Ooh, fun. That's why you buy them in bulk. The same here. And then what I did is I used a bar across here to measure the angle, same as that side. And came out within a few tenths of a degree. Here, 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 here. So everything should line up. Once we get the body on there, we'll find out for sure. Let's go check on Daniel. Hey, Daniel! What's up?
Yo, I am working on some fitment here. So I got, okay, so I plated I played it. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain's not working. So I notched this tube to fit where I wanted to, like we were talking about. And then I came in here and cut out some squares on the table. And so these are going in here now. We got to finish shaping of that a little bit. And then now I've got to adjust. I left the cut a little bit long here. So I didn't know how much space I needed, so I left it a little long. So I'm going to come in here now and cut this down. Probably, based on what I'm seeing, take about 1/8 off this. But then this guy will be good to go here, and then that'll kind of. I can't put it in place right now with that. That's right there. So in line with the strut. Yeah, so we'll tack this on. I already got that cleaned up. Got all the metal cleaned up for the weld. And then repeat the same thing on the other side. And then these will be in, and we can start our down bars, or we might do the down bars back there. Haven't decided yet, but I want to get 4 tubes in tonight.
I'm gonna start throwing things at you.
Why?
You throw things at me.
Where's that cutting disc you were using, that big guy?
Do not recommend that.
What? Let me see. What is it? Oh, Jesus. You can't pick it up.
Yes.
Oh, that's a biggie. So you were cutting with that?
Yeah, it made me poop a little.
Did you? Oh, is that what that noise was?
That's what that noise was.
That's scary. So you
Yeah.
gonna use this anymore?
No, probably not.
Sketchy.
I'm
Normal
on, like,
4.5 cutoff wheel.
I'm on like plan C.
What Joe was using. We're having a grinder apocalypse tonight. Everything's like, we're low on flat disc cutoff wheels. And apparently the actual grinders themselves. Yep. All right, so check this out. Got this side tacked up. Guys talking about, we got the plate in there. Got that all squared up. Got this tube in. I'm happy with that. And the way it sits, it won't be hard to bring the tube down to there and triangulate that. So now that I got this side done, I'm gonna go knock out the other side, because it's a little bit of work to do to get it prepped and get the plate ready. And the tube is already notched for that side, so now I just got to get it plated. And yeah,
Let me check this angle here first.
coming down.
Yeah. I told you it was a baby one.
Okay, well, all right.
That's all right. We're gonna start over here. Come on. What are you doing here? Something tells me we just ran out of battery on this one.
Eyes. We good? That's a pretty tack.
That sucks. I needed that.
What?
I think we just batteries are died. I'm gonna open it and reset the battery. Sometimes that helps. It's because there's a little bit of a bow right here. It's kind of messing with it.
There's a bow?
No, it's because of where it sits
Oh.
in line with the
Tube.
with the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of a bow right here. So we have to measure it off of that. There you go.
$32.
Okay.
Weird. So this one looks like it's kicked out, but it's not, because they both measure the same.
It's not. It's this right here. So that there. Yeah. See, this looks almost dead on to that.
we have a square cage and a unsquare body,
This may be kicked out just a hair more than that one.
but it's the same degree off the main bar, though.
Yeah.
I mean, is that 89?
Yeah, that was 89 degrees.
You didn't move it from where I had it?
Not fit right in there.
Jeez. There's so many weird lines between that and that. Just some weirdness going on underneath there. Oh, you know what else it is too? Look at the body right here. That's notched in.
Yes.
Whereas that square.
Yeah.
Oh, you got all 3 done. Okay, cool. Those look a lot better than the ones that were on there.
Definitely.
What's
About to put the last one on the front here for tonight, and we can move
you don't have? Are you not putting this back one on here?
that back one. So unfortunately, yeah.
Wow.
There is a lot of frame repair, and I'm not ready to tackle that tonight. So what I'm gonna do?
That's gross.
Yeah, it is. You see the backside's even worse, but
Yeah.
I marked it. We're gonna line up the other 5, make sure that where they're tacked in place is good, and then I will tackle that mess back there another night.
Oh, you got marks there. So that goes right up there then. Okay.
It sure does.
Are we gonna put the body back on tonight?
We need to slide it on so that we can roll this thing back
We'll
out.
gain 5 feet of space back.
It's been sitting there for a while. It needs to go back to its little home.
Yes, it does. And I got these tubes on, which I gotta say, from a side profile, I actually feel like the lines look a little better. I like it. What do you think, Joe?
No, I like that. It looks good.
It looks, I can't put my finger on what it looks like. There's like
Looks like a cage buggy.
looks like a cart, like a,
I like this line right here.
it's a big go-kart. Oh yeah, I didn't even
This line's really nice, and it
really
almost,
catch that.
It almost comes in
'Cause
line
that-
with this line back here. So
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. So from that tube to that tube kind of flows.
yeah,
Then
I don't know if that
I'll-
was a happy accident or what that was, but I think it looks great.
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna do those back tubes tonight. But before I get to that, let's get you all set up and welded. Do you need my help or you got it?
I can probably tack this on, but I will need your help getting this body slid forward.
Not strong enough?
It's just more bulky than that.
Yeah. We can get that body moved. I took a few minutes and we did some shop cleaning, so got our mess cleaned up a little bit. So now we're gonna move on to a couple more tubes on the bug. I wanna get the tubes from there done. So they'll be identical side to side. Preston already has these tubes in here that he put. These guys here. So we're gonna tie in from this node down to basically this plate here. And per the regs, they say they want a minimum of 1.25" 120 wall. We have 1.5" 120 wall, so we're gonna use that. And it's just a straight cut with 2 notches on it. So we'll get rocking on that and see where we're at after that. I want to take a minute to explain something. As I've mentioned a lot in this build, we only tack things in place till it's time to burn the cage in 100%. And here is a prime example of why you should never fully burn a tube in until the cage is complete. So as you see me working on this tube here, I cut this tack here so this could raise up a little. It's still tacked on that side, but by cutting this tack, that lets me push up just a little bit on the tube itself. Oh, let me get that focused. There we go. So that lets me push up on the tube a little bit, and this then allows me to put this where it's supposed to go. And so when that goes back where it's supposed to, we see we get the fitment that we want. So as you saw me working on this tube here, I cut this tack right there. And by doing that, it allows me to push up on that just enough that I can slide this tube where it's supposed to be without having to modify it. What happens if you, if this tube is fully burned and you want to put this tube in, what ends up happening, just like you saw there, you can't push this through. It won't let it. So you end up having to cut part of this tube back, and it's kind of difficult. It just makes for not as good a fitment as you could. So I prefer to cut the tack, fit this tube, and then you can push it in place. And so you can see here we get a much better fitment. It's kind of hard to hold that there on the front, and we get a much better fitment on the back, and we don't have to cut part of this tube off to push it through. So it's always a good idea to tack things first and wait till the end to burn them, because just like we talked about up there with the strut towers and the changes we made, we had to make a change. So if we had fully burned those, that would have kind of been a problem. So it works out much better to tack and wait till the very end to burn everything in. Now I am going to finish this tube. All right, we've got our back two tubes in. So that's going to give structure, obviously, to the tunnel there for the rest of the cage for any or lateral movement. So that should help. So I think I'm going to look at the sidebars next. I got to pick up more steel to do the sidebars on the door bars, but that's the last piece of the puzzle actually for the main structure, is the door bar from up there down to the A-pillar. But I do have the steel to look at doing these, and again, those aren't required, but for the car it'll add some structure where it needs it. And yeah, so I'm gonna take a look at that and see if I have what I need to make that happen, and if so, we'll get those done. I'm working on these tubes. Time lapse is kind of funky, sorry about that. But I made the tube on the passenger side, and then I said, hey, I want to see how square everything is. And really happy actually. Came over to the driver's side and lo and behold, it is fitting perfect, everything. So I'm going to duplicate this tube, clean that tube up, and tack it in place, and I think that'll be it for tonight. But definitely, whoo, look at that, so much structure. Dirty tube, clean tube, before, after. And if you're wondering how I did that, follow me over here. We use the lathe. So we actually just put it in. You chuck it up. And because we're just sanding, it doesn't have to be too precise, but you can kind of eyeball it where it needs to go. And there you have it. Much cleaner. Oh, and I'm sure somebody's gonna flame me for that. That's cool. It works for me. I know what I'm doing. I keep safe and keep all hands and clothing out of the moving lathe. She fits. All right, I am going to call it there. Of course, we always want to get more done, but we got the A-pillar tie-ins changed like we wanted to. We got the back braces in. I don't know what those tubes are called, but they go to the center. It all came together. Everything's tacked up. We'll go back through, check everything for measurements, angles, and fitment. If there's anything we missed, we'll double check it. So I am confident now that this is strong. It's coming together. There's really, we got the door bars, and I don't know, there's really not much left. We gotta do the seatbelt tabs. This thing is starting to wind down to an end. I would expect that we'll have this thing wrapped up in the next week or two. I know Preston's probably ready to have it back, but he's definitely having fun with the Corvette over there.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing this. Hey! It's late. Whatever, but visible progress, is that what we call it?
I guess.
Got all the body mounts -1 done because we got to do some frame repair.
Yep.
Big surprise, old CJ, it happens.
Well, we've been talking about it since that other video that we were grinding on the frame. We kind of got away from that to actually do stuff to it instead of just 30 minutes of grinding. So we got some stuff done on the Bug, got some stuff done on the CJ. I even did something on the Ultra 4 tonight, so that's cool. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you watch it. We fire the Ultra 4 up in our previous video, and you get to hear that amazing, just beautiful 8-to-1 header. That video will be up here somewhere. If you're not subscribed, that'll be over here. And another video that we think you should watch, or maybe YouTube watches, will be right here. So, like I said, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. We're only about 250 subscribers away from our next giveaway. We do a giveaway every 500 subscribers right now, so our next giveaway will be at 3,500 subscribers. If you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, give us a like. If you didn't, give us a dislike. We want all your comments, feedback, and everything you have to tell us. So make sure you tell us in the comment section below. So with that, we're gonna let Joe get out of here. I'm gonna go home. We'll see you next time. Fist bump for you, fist bump for you.